In this thrill-packed adventure in the remote Newfoundland wilderness, I'm exposed to some of the most harrowing territory I've ever seen. We have multiple mishaps, and I nearly lose my snowmobile in a river. We see more moose sign than I've ever witnessed, eat an odd moose concoction, and cap it all off with some ice fishing in perfect conditions. And I share it all with great friends, and of course you. I've said it before, but you're really not going to want to miss this one. Let's get into it.
Come on, Daisy.
Finally meeting you.
Why are you just getting off?
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm going to give you a bit of a hug.
Oh, no.
Yes.
How's it going, man?
How's it going? Nice
Greg,
to meet you.
nice to meet you. That's my son.
Oh,
Youngest
yeah?
son, Greg.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am excited beyond belief today. I am out in the general Whitburn area, and I'm heading out with two buddies. We're going for a remote ride on the snow machines to 2 and maybe 3 different cabins. We're going up, we're gonna do some exploring, we're gonna check out the moose situation, we're gonna eat some moose, we are going to do some fishing. It's February 1st, it's opening as an ice fishing season here in Newfoundland, and to say I'm excited wouldn't do justice to how I feel right now. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, and just beautiful. So stay tuned and let's get on the go. And we're off. So we start the adventure by heading into Jason's father-in-law Don's cabin. Always love this place. You'll see it in a minute here, but it's just totally beautiful. And the incredible part of it is it was handmade by Don, log for log. It's quite the spot. The weather again is perfect today. There's virtually no wind, and you see Jason's sled moving around a bit. So yeah, let's pick it up from there.
Called Cooper's Path is what I was always told. My grandfather used to use this back in the 1920s and 30s. They used to go up where we're headed now, like up towards the Ripple. They would cut pulpwood and they'd put it in the Colonette River, and they'd float it down, they'd boom it down to Colonette. There was a couple of sawmills down there, and there was a bunch of logging went on there. So no, it's a great path, it's an old trail. Not a lot of people use it, but I pretty much use it almost weekly, so great spot.
Wicked.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This one, my father-in-law built this about 40 years ago. He had a couple of people help him, but he used to come in here and he'd spend nights by himself. He'd come in on the weekends. He lived in town, worked in town, and he always wanted to have a log cabin. He always had them Lincoln log homes as a kid, and that's how he figured how to make it. And yeah, he used to come in and stay by himself overnight. He had a piece of sponge over on the ground he had, and he'd come in, he'd get like three layers around every weekend, and every log he cut here in this ridge, everything he caught, drying everything out himself, and he worked, I'm telling you.
Oh, he knows he did.
He needs a bit of TLC, but it's not bad. is.
Oh, yes, boy.
Yeah.
All the necessities, eh?
Everything. Look at this. The radio. He even got the radio hooked up to a solar panel. What?
Perfect.
What more do you want?
You don't want anything more than that.
Right?
This is deadly. What a spot.
Yeah. No, this is where it is. Lots of nights spent in here. Don was here. Don was here. You can smell it. Yeah, father and I. He's still on the go. He's eating.
Oh, yeah.
And yesterday with the big stogie cigar. That's his spot there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fire in. This is his place.
Yes, sir.
No, it's great.
I'd have no trouble spending a couple nights in here, for sure. Well, as much as I would have loved to stayed in the Rustic cabin for another 3 or 4 hours, we had a lot of riding to do. So we had to get on the go. Part of that ride was extremely rough. There was very little snow, and as a result, for some of it, we were banging around quite a bit. What we didn't realize is that we weren't going to get into the cabin for quite a bit longer than we had expected because we ran into quite a few problems. All three of us had incidents, and yeah, we'll see.
Wicked!
On the way to the mountain in an area known as Ripple Pond, we came across the second cabin. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to stop. This is also Jason's cabin. It was formerly owned by Wayne Mercer and Clarence Mercer. Both those folks are from Whitburn.
This is the main river that runs from Whitburn. It goes right out into Colonette. This is bridge here is one they lost a few years ago from ice, and they had to rebuild the bridge. Now you see they got it cabled on both sides. But this is the reason we can't take our fall trail to go to the cabin on the mountain, because down when we cross, we can't cross on snow machine because the river doesn't freeze, obviously. So we got to divert and come this way. But beautiful scenery. So you can get in your kayak right in Whitburn, and you can go right to Colonette or canoe. From here, we've done it a number of times. Beautiful scenery.
Just hold on that ski. Oh! You alright?
Oh, Jesus. Got my foot caught now.
Hang on.
My hand hurt. Jammed it in the boat down there.
Worse than I thought. I think my carbine ski glides are steel on the bottom of the ski there is bent down.
Left hand too, boys. I can't say much on left hand, but
You don't look like this though when you're doing stuff.
no, I likes the look on your face. Like, did you hit that at all yet, or?
Yeah, I'm doing slow.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go.
1778. Wish I was in Sherbrooke now.
Oh, letter of mark came from the
Obvious best I'd ever seen. Goddamn them all.
I was told we cruise.
Monty, another 4 or 5 smacks you should have her. Or 4 or 500.
Don't be filming to help me, boy.
Come on, you're good for it.
I still gotta move the other way yet. Jason couldn't stomach watching me do it. He had to do it himself.
You said a cardboard is weak, man.
Yeah. It's pretty good, isn't it?
That's good.
Now, sir, what do you think?
Dueling GoPros. Bum, 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 bum,
I don't have a GoPro, Monty.
Sorry, Action 4. So we have arrived at the, I guess you call it the mountain cabin, Southwest Branch Cabin.
Yeah.
I have not seen more beautiful territory in a long time than coming up through there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And just the riding and the scenery is just something else. Love it. Boys got a trail cam out here, and apparently the moose are pretty plentiful, so we're gonna check that. Can you smile and look like you enjoy? Pizza hard case, but
What do you say, Peter?
I'll get you a couple in first.
great spot now.
Yeah.
I'll get my ferrule rod for you, Pete. We'll have fire going in a couple hours. I said I'll get you my ferrule rod. We'll have fire going in a couple hours.
I wouldn't want to be down in the brook somewhere, soaking wet -20 with that trout. That's the only way there to get fire at all. Be just like that on the ice. It's only fine if they that, huh?
Oh my, it gives me some hard time.
You don't come across as a
No, I don't try to though. I don't have to show off. I keep all my knowledge to myself. You've seen my videos, you know how good I am in the woods.
You're good at keeping stuff to yourself. That's one thing you're good at. Hey man.
Huh. That's Jace there. That's one of the best fellas up
Yeah.
on this mountain. He's in the top 3 fellas up on this
And
mountain.
there's only 3 of us up here.
Well, that's it.
Anything goes here, buddy. You gonna put some of that motor oil in on that, James?
Yeah, that's it.
Wife put some cake in there too.
Some what?
Some carrot cake if he likes that. Fit to eat, Peter?
Not bad, I suppose. Yeah, you won't find that on the menu in a restaurant. Can I get your moose pudding, prime rib steak, mushroom onion combo, please?
What do you think?
Not fit.
Not fit to eat, no. How did this all start, Jace?
Oh. Well, my buddy Scott, we was up, does a bit of hunting, going around together, me and him and Pete, of course. Scott come to me, he said, were you talking to Glenn Mercer? I said, no. He said, Glenn wants to see you. He said, I think he got something you'll be interested in. So anyway, sure enough, I went up to see Glenn. I knew he wasn't well. Good friend of mine, I grew up with him. Anyway, went up and he said, you interested, he said, in a camp? I said, geez, yes, Glenn, you know, I'm interested in a camp, by God. He said, the one up to the mountain. He said, up by Southwest, or Question Pond. I said, yes, geez. He said, okay. He said, I'm looking for someone to take it over. And he said, would you be interested? I said, well, I'd say, yeah. I said, well, what are you looking to get for it? He said, well, tell you what, he said, you give me $200, he said. I said, $200?
Yeah.
Yes, he said, and all that is, he said, I don't even want it. He said, that's to cover the crown lease cost for 1 year. I said, Jesus. So anyway, I give him the $200,
Yeah.
and I got aboard there and I come up, long way up, picked my way, and the first time I was here since I was 16. Found my way, got here, and
this is what it looked like.
that's what it looked like before, right? So I said, well, I don't care. I didn't care, like you said, if it was a camp here or no, but I had a spot.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot here by the river and that. Between the jigs and the reels, myself and Pete mostly brought up a bunch of lumber, and we built the deck on outside, and anyway, done a great job.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, after that wonderful meal, it's time to head out and see if we can get some trout. Just to give you an idea, the difference between the weather and conditions this year, check out this little short video of 1 year exactly ago at my cabin. This is how I was trouting 1 year ago.
Water, dude. Lots of water to catch the trout.
Ern?
Narn, yeah.
Narn. A major storm tomorrow here in Newfoundland. We're looking at getting about 50 to 60 on the Avalon, centimeters that is. So it's going to be a blustery day tomorrow, but today there is not a draft of wind, nothing. Four or 5 inches of ice, but very little water underneath. But this is the place that you were catching the big ones, eh?
We got some nice ones here in the summer, yeah. It was blowing about 70 kilometers an hour, flies enough to eat you. And I had 9, I think, or 10 in about 20 minutes. All 12, 14, 16-inch mud trout.
I'll leave it to you to decide whether he's telling the truth or not. I think he is, because I seem to recall you calling me that day. If we have the pictures, you'll see him right now. All right. Looks like we got skunked. I'm going to conclude the video here. Thanks so much for watching. I had one of the best days I've had in months and months and months. Just a beautiful ride into the cabins. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Pete, for bringing me in here. And thank you guys for watching the videos. Again, if you haven't subscribed and you like this kind of content, please do. I've got quite a few in the playlist already, and I'm planning on doing a whole bunch more. This will not be the last time I come up to this location with Peter and Jason. They've invited me to come up again, so probably come up again next summer, maybe next fall, do a bit of moose hunting, who knows. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and don't forget, get outdoors and
Blow the stink of the house off you.
take care.